Carl here from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial.com for short. And it's album review time, taking a look at Hiraeth, I believe that's how it's said, from the Newcastle-based melodic hardcore 5-piece Dayshifter. This debut studio album is out on June 8th, 2023, an album that centres itself around themes of mental health, depression and anxiety, through songs about love, loss, death and the inner workings of the mind during life's darkest moments. The album aims to break down the stigma surrounding mental health and encourage open communication. Important words said there. And there is no shortage of heartfelt, pensive and emotive metal that deals with these subjects out there these days. So, for me, and I think for many, the only way to truly define the quality of what a band is doing is to note the authenticity of what they're expressing in their music. Does it sound believable? Does it reach into your soul and grip tightly but comfortingly? How does it make you feel? This is being mentioned because it's the feelings that Dayshifter create in you that matter more than anything else. On the one hand, this band can absolutely wreck, and wreck is an understatement, and that is awesome sounding. But on the other, they ooze genuineness when it comes to talking about mental health, not just through the lyrical content either, expressing a myriad of feelings with massive melodies and anthemic heaviness. If there's one thing this album leaves you with, it is the feeling that you will have connected with an artist in a way many struggle to these days. I don't think there could be any higher praise than that. Yet if you are more interested in pit-starting hardcore-infused chaos, brutal breakdowns and hair-tearing heaviness, the Dayshifter will deliver. It just so happens that there might be some tears flowing alongside the sweat and blood of that pit. Simply put, there's nothing negative to say here. This is a thing of beauty and a simply outstanding arrival for this band. Pick a song. There are 10 in total, and it will hit you with all the force of a meteor falling out of space. It is undoubtedly an album of the year contender, and everyone who hears it will be raving about it. Dayshifter have arrived, and what an entrance it is. Normally in a review I'd be a bit more track breakdown. I like to tend to talk and give you thoughts about specific tracks, but I've chosen this review just to give you an overview really of how it made me feel. When I put this on, I saw the description. I'd heard a single before and I'd liked the single, but I read the description, melodic hardcore, and it's a bit ten a penny. There are plenty of bands that's doing this same style of music, and there are plenty of bands saying the same thing, whether it be talking about mental health, abuse, elements like that. And that's not to dismiss or be what's the word I'm looking for? Basically to dismiss that point of view. It's just if everyone's doing it, it might not have the same impact, particularly depending upon the level of authenticity that comes through. Daybreak have really let that come through. That's what I really felt listening to it. I really understood what they were saying. I really felt like I connected to the music. There are some phenomenal points throughout this album in tracks that range from simply stunning to brilliant. Like, there's nothing lower than that. It is immersive. It is believable. You get to the end and you just want to start it all over again. It's got emotion running through it like a thick, bulbous vein, yet it's also catchy, it's memorable, it's not depressive in that extent, such an extent where you want to give yourself a break from it. You just want to keep listening to it over and over again. And so impressive, this is a debut album from a band like this. They kind of remind me that it's got the same level of love and feeling towards me like that I get from the band To Kill Achilles. To Kill Achilles have that immense ability to connect with me, and I'm finding that Dayshifter have that as well. This is one you really need to check out. June 8th, Hiraeth. Just let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to know if you are connecting to it in the same way that I am. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please help us out by giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. If you really liked what you saw, consider donating to keep the website and channel running by buying us a coffee via our coffee page or picking up some merch from our Big Cartel store. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as via our social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, as well as listen to our interviews via SoundCloud, Apple Music and Spotify. Just search for GBHBL. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?